I remember that in the very moment when the object has been let into my environment, a significant and evident redefinition of standard operating procedures followed, as well as an upgrade of the set of behaviors maintaining corporal integrity. Now I understand that I've executed a major move towards selfish and egoistic singularity, driven by subconscious desire to re-establish my identity as strong, competitive, and highly attractive. Some sets of behaviors has been suspended for the sake of increase of efficiency and performance. I remember that with time I began to gain awareness of how much burden was resultant from dynamics of the relation with the object, including situations where the constellations of solutions at my disposition consisted exclusively out of such that has been harmful to me, both internally and externally. Or maybe it is all just a projection. Maybe it is me who created such a palette of activities which has been harmful to me in every possible configuration. I do not know. If it was so, I cannot understand or explain how and why. Another dozen of periods or so, the situation has evolved so that the singularity I got before because of all that adventure has been so forcefully questioned both internally and externally that stretch between the feelings of guilt for adjuring conjunctivity and abandoning the matrix on one hand and the pain resultant of incapacity to expand my singularity up to a satisfying degree on the other, I could not proceed any further. As a consequence, in this moment I hold no desire to abandon the matrix whatsoever, for I have experienced that there is no possibility of life without pain outside of the matrix, which goes against our primary desire to eradicate all pain. During the whole period of my experience before the event of complete detachment of decisive ability from the central vortex of judgment, 3 times minor eruptions of energy contained within the self and powered by the self-preservation instinct has been released. The events occurred in an advanced stage when a proliferation of factors has already been coming into play. Out of them each completely new to me, incomprehensible, not covered by any of the knowledge bases I've referred to, and not covered by neither private nor national healthcare system. I could break down the process into several stages as follows. Constant excitement of unknown genealogy before the perspective of obtaining complete peace and balance in the near but constantly receding future. Very strong impulses of desire to immediately abandon everything related to drive to flee, again of unknown genealogy. Strong desire to possess access to all information regarding the current, past and future disposition of the object. This desire was accompanied by sudden eruptions of disagreement to own performance against the general law of secrecy of all information within the matrix. Obstinacy towards brief moments of recognition of solutions to above-mentioned problems, and more. All that led to the final confrontation, targeted toward the definition and universalization of the system of rules according to which my organism has been operating during the whole process, detached from the retroactively developed sense of what is beneficial for me and what is not. Unfortunately, I do not hold memories of the very moment of confrontation. I have been told that this is due to a primeval function of the external occult system acting in order to preserve the psychological integrity of my organism. I do not hold capacity to reconstruct that stadium. After the extraction of the object from my direct surroundings, all above-mentioned symptoms increase in intensity, practically rendering all modes of functioning impossible. In such condition, I am operating until now. As till today, I have not anew been admitted to the matrix. I have decided to utilize the benefits of that fact and subject myself to a treatment not recognized by the national healthcare system, and which rests on threefold infusion of a venom of a particular species of spider inhabiting the forest of southern slope of the chain de la Selle mountain range in the southeastern Haiti. After surprisingly long searches, I now have an opportunity to declare that I am in possession of a specimen of that breed right here and right now.